Welcome to a Minecraft playthrough where I see how many days in a row I can play the game. So consider leaving a like on the video, and let's see what we get up to today. It is another beautiful day here in Forevercraft, and in today's episode we have finally officially reached the 100th day of making an episode and playing Minecraft every single day. What an insane 100 days it has been, and in today's episode we are going to be doing a bit of forest building over here, as you can see. But I wanted to in today's episode, I wanted to talk about what the analytics, like the backside of things, look like for my YouTube channel, including how much money I made from doing all of this. And so we'll talk about all of the different kind of numbers-based things, because for me, I've always been the sort of person that has uploaded very consistently on YouTube, pretty much every single week, if not every other week. But for the most part, for the entirety of my Minecraft career, I have done weekly, and it was definitely a big change of pace to go to doing a video every single day, and especially to keep the streak up through 100 days and into the future. And just to let you guys know, we are going to continue with this series. It is not going anywhere, I do assure you that, but you never know how something new, an experimental sort of, a new experiment is going to try when it comes down to YouTube. And it's fun to try to do that. And I've really learned a lot about myself, not only as a person, but also as a YouTuber. And I've grown a lot throughout the process. So, excuse me. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to share was the amount of views that the channel ended up getting over. We're actually just looking at the past 90 days. Because it's easier to look at YouTube analytics kind of that way. So within the last 90 days, the channel has gotten 185,000 views, which is a pretty insane number. I do think that that is definitely up from what I normally do, but it also has a lot to do with the fact that I have uploaded at this point in time 100 videos in a row, right? So that definitely compounds and adds up over time. And so that's been really insane, 185,000 views. And with that, that is an increase of, let's see, 171% more. So definitely a huge success with that, a lot more views. But it makes sense because, the output has been multiple times more, if that makes sense. And then for watch hours, we also have 11.3 thousand watch hours over the last 90 days or so, which is 250% more, which is definitely a lot. And I think that the reason for that is because, well, there's a couple things. I've always been really worried and nervous about making more kind of commentary-based videos. I've always been really worried about my voice and that sort of thing, and I still get tons of comments about being called AI. Like all the time. I got a comment, this is a side tangent, but I got a comment this morning that totally set me off this morning, with someone being like, dude, just use your real voice. Like, I've used AI voices on my channel before too, and they've worked, but I am feeling like I just want to go down to genuine, like authentic voices again, speaking from the person. This person, this YouTuber had 138,000 subscribers. Like, this is like a big YouTuber, not a Minecraft YouTuber, it seems. It wasn't, it's one of those channels that has a lot of subs, but maybe not as many views on their videos and that sort of thing. So you never really know. But at the same point in time, I was like, dude. But anyway, I do a lot of live streaming, as many of you guys know if you're members of the channel. But I have always had kind of a difference where I've been like, oh, I feel like I'm pretty good at commentating, or I can talk about things on live stream, and I've done a lot of live streaming, but I never really thought like it would transfer to my videos. It was always an insecurity on mine that I felt like my commentary, I didn't feel like it was worth other people listening to. Like, I thought my ideas were worth listening to, but I felt like people just weren't going to want to listen to my voice in particular. And it's been a real revelation, I would say, over the last couple months doing this, because it does seem like you guys enjoy hearing the thoughts. And, in order to watch, many videos, then you have to be okay with my voice nowadays. And so that's been really helpful. It's helped me become a lot more comfortable and even more, I would say, authentic when it comes down to the content that I'm making. I mean, I can't really, there's no cuts, there's no retakes or anything like that. If I run out of things to talk about halfway through the video, then like, it can't get more real raw than what I'm doing. And that has been really great for me just to feel more comfortable and just realize that you guys appreciate that energy, if that makes sense. Which is something that has been really interesting for me as someone that was always kind of like, I have to have like, a surgeon's kind of razor when it comes down to how perfect my content is. Well, that's not exactly it, right? And so just really incredible to see that people have enjoyed the more kind of talky commentary related videos, which is definitely why, or at least I think, why the watch hours are up so much more. And that's really great. And the coolest thing about it is that the reception with comments and you guys like really being able to connect with me and me really being able to connect with you, I feel like that has been a huge difference over this challenge too. It's one thing just to make a more Minecrafty YouTube video and then you can watch someone and they're like, oh, I like their Minecraft content. But it's different, at least I think it's different, to have someone that is playing Minecraft all of the time and is just kind of hanging out. And it's much more of like a Minecraft companion and hopefully a friend. I consider you guys that, especially if you're members of the Discord and channel members and that sort of thing. But I feel like, I don't know, it's been a huge reinforcing thing for me. Just seeing that you guys you like hanging out with me. I don't know, it's, I don't know, every single day, it's like, what's new for the day? What are we going to do today? What's Slip going to talk about? And I have plenty of things. And as life continues to evolve, it's been really interesting. And I love the fact that I can actually talk about things that are contemporary, such like Minecraft updates, because now I'm not waiting for a week or two in order to make a video. And I can just talk about the update or talk about other things. And yeah, it's just been really insane. So the watch hours has been really great. And then I haven't looked at any of these analytics before today's episode. I was kind of waiting to do it so I could have an idea and kind of just reflect about it with you guys. So the amount of subscribers that we ended up getting within the last 90 days or so, although it's been 100, it has been 1,400 subscribers. So in the last 3 months, we've gotten 1,400 subs, which is pretty insane, honestly. That is, almost 4,000 or so subscribers per year and that sort of thing, which is definitely higher than the rate that normally has happened on my channel. It's actually 365% more subscribers that we've gotten over the last 90 days than normal. And that's a lot of people. The amount of people that have found the channel has been really interesting. Really awesome, honestly. But the interesting thing, I guess, about it is that people are finding, and they're seeming to enjoy the real personal connection element, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people that are really good YouTubers that I look up to, I think that they're probably really good builders, or they're really good at, even way better than me at the cinematography or the editing or the challenges or, whatever it is and that sort of thing. And, I'm definitely not a 1% Minecraft player in any sort of way, but I am 1% probably in the amount of time that I spend dedicated towards Minecraft and towards live streaming and playing and that sort of thing. In terms of multiple years, and like I'm pretty consistent with that. But the streams, I guess the interesting thing is that when I'm making these videos, since I already had an audience before making these videos, I've just been feeling like I'm speaking to you guys, and I'm just speaking to you guys. And the cool thing about that is that it's not just, it's not strictly just Minecraft. There's an extra element there, which I find I'm enamored with the fact that I get to hang out and live stream, or have this sort of outlet, I would say, where I can talk about the things that I want to and talk about Minecraft and give my thoughts and opinions, and kind of have the video. I would like to hear, actually, if you guys have been watching any of my videos. I feel like most of my videos are kind of just like a shorter live stream. Like, what is Slip going to talk about today? And that sort of thing. And I like that, if I'm being honest. Why don't we try to take out another block so that we can make this a bit easier? And I always knew that people had a fun time during the live stream and that sort of thing. But I never thought, as we were talking about earlier, it was ever going to transfer to videos and that sort of thing. And the people that, have subscribed and that sort of thing, most of the or a lot of the feedback, I would say, doesn't have really anything to do with how good of a Minecraft build that I'm making, where for the last 3 years of making YouTube videos, most of the comments have been centered around, oh my goodness, like Slip, I love how cinematic it is, or I love how you were able to capture this emotion or all this story of the world or the progression of your Minecraft world and all of those things. Those have always been my main sort of comments and that sort of thing. But now the comments are like, I completely understand what it's like to deal with, overwhelm or social anxiety or rejection or, playing Minecraft long term or what it means to be disciplined. Or I think about motivation in Minecraft and all these sort of different things. Like, they're very much more topics of depth. And so not only have so many people come into the channel fabric, in the channel fold, I would say, over the last 90 days since starting this channel, but the quality of that connection that I've been able to have with you guys has been so awesome. I mean, genuinely so incredibly awesome. And we have so much fun. And the Discord has always been a relatively active place. But over the last 90 days since starting this challenge, I always have felt like I needed to be the main kind of person in the Discord, if that makes sense. Like, everyone's coming to hang out, to be a part of my Discord. Like, I'm the YouTuber that you guys are watching, But the reality is that what has happened in particular since doing this challenge and doing the sort of videos in the ways that I have is that we have created a real community. Like, I've always thought like, oh, here's my Discord, like here's my community of fans, but it's not that. It's not that at all. We're like a literal just community of friends. Like, that is, I think it's the most astounding thing. Like, I can focus on Minecraft and I can do other things, and I can come back to the Discord a day or two later or a couple days later even, and in the past the Discord would just go dead because I wasn't kind of talking and that sort of thing. And now we're all friends. Now we just get to hang out and everyone's chit-chatting and knows what's going on with each other's lives, and we get to share our wins and our losses and all of those different things. Like, for example, if Vampy happens to be watching this right now, Vampy, as of the time of recording this, you ended up letting us know that you may potentially have a date tonight. And I'm just so excited for you. I'm sure you can hear the smile in my through the smile through the microphone or whatever it is. Genuinely, dude, I'm so pumped. And so yeah, I've been, the connection has been of it's been way different. It's been very in depth, and I feel like I've really gotten to get to know you guys as human beings. And it's been very much a two-way street in terms of growing the community. It's not like Slip is growing his community. We're all growing this community of people that we enjoy spending time with and getting to connect with and that sort of thing. And I really am so thankful for that. This, as you can see, based on how we've been talking about this video, this has been a real major success for the channel. If I'm being honest, it's been really cool. And I still like making the more highly edited cinematic Minecraft videos, and we are still working on that. Actually, I need to turn on the flashback mod cinematic so that we can actually make that happen. But yeah, what a crazy thing. I mean, I look at some of the YouTubers that I look up to in terms of like the best builders. Definitely people, I talk about them almost like every episode, I feel like nowadays. But definitely like Sinnoh. I feel like I look at Sinnoh or like Bars and like even like Schuler and that sort of thing. And these are guys that I definitely would like to be like in terms of their YouTube communities and that sort of thing too. But who knows? I probably won't ever be the best builder in the world, but I can be the best at being myself, and you guys seem to really enjoy me for being who I am. if that makes sense. Um, the fun jokes that we have, all the, you know, um, I say, as I'm sure many of you guys know, that I say that's that type of thing or that sort of thing or what or whatever all the time. And like, I don't know, it's just it's fun. It's fun. The connection has just been really insane, and I'm really thankful for it. What a cool thing, honestly, it is to develop as a commentator too. I feel like I've gotten a lot of reps in with recording videos and that sort of thing. But if I'm being honest, I mean, I've had 100 at bats. I've had 100 practice opportunities, not just for 10 minutes, but most likely for around 20 minutes since we play Minecraft video or Minecraft Day every single video for the most part. And so the amount of at bats that I've been able to have with commentary, I just feel like, I was already comfortable commentating, but now it's like uber comfortable. And I am going to be going on vacation. Might actually be on. No, I'm going to be on vacation starting the day after this video comes out, for a couple days or so, and I might be out of this swing of the commentary, but I genuinely will. I've learned so much, and I know I'm going to come back to it with a similar energy of just learning how to, just becoming a better commentator. And I think that another YouTuber and another member of the Forevercraft SMP, which is where I happen to play Play-Doh Storm, Play-Doh has also commentated. He used to be a big streamer, so it's easier for him to try to make these sort of videos as well, just because it's a very similar sort of thing, I guess. And he also commented. I think he was around 95 days before life just got really busy for him. And I think he might be coming back to do some more daily related content as well. And his channel was really growing as well because he's a great guy. And if you know Play-Doh, you know that too. And he's got a great personality and awesome things to share. And so Play-Doh also, even after a lot of experience, ended up saying that just having so much opportunity to do it, to record and to do the thing is, it's worthwhile in terms of the developing of the skills. Oh, we're out of sticks right now. Okay. And so but at the same time, I want this to be clear. Not every day is an awesome day in life, as you guys know. And so if you ever want to do something, a challenge like this, I know even, I think I'm very humbled by this, the Legendary Zordo, or Legendary Zordo. I think that, I inspired him to a certain degree to do a bit more of like weekly doses of Minecraft and a bit more laid back sort of content and that sort of thing. And it's been, I think, a really eye-opening and hopefully fun and exciting experience for him too while doing it. But however, there are definitely days where you don't want to do the thing. Maybe you're feeling tired, or maybe you're feeling too busy. And in order to keep up anything for 100 days in a row, I mean, there's gonna have to be times where you push through. And I promise you that within the 100 days, there definitely have been days where I really just had to push through to make sure that I could keep up with the streak and that sort of thing. And definitely an interesting thing about recording every single day is that coming up with 100 video ideas almost in 100 days can be a lot too. Like you think, just allocating 20 minutes for recording a Minecraft day can be a lot. And yes, sure, yeah, it can be. And yeah, 20 minutes is a lot for a lot of people. But even on top of that, like you sit down to play your Minecraft for 20 minutes and you're like, what the heck am I going to talk about? And I've had times where I've sat there for 10, 15 minutes sitting in front of the microphone, and having no idea what I should talk about and that sort of thing. And just, even sometimes like I would scroll through an Instagram reel or something, or, try to be exposed to something to get an idea to talk about. And there are, topics where maybe I'm feeling a bit more passionate about it, or I have more knowledge about it, or more of a nuanced perspective about it. And other times where I want to make sure that the streak is still live and I have something that I think is worth talking about, but maybe I'm not even in the headspace for talking that day. And there's many times where I'm just not in a talking mood whatsoever. And there are days that go by where I'm like, I don't want to talk to a single soul, or I don't want to even have to open my mouth. Like, I don't want to have to talk to anybody, sort of thing. And during those days, or, maybe I stayed up too late, or whatever it is, made bad decisions, I'm just not feeling it, and that sort of thing. That still is a part of the challenge and that sort of thing. But it's cool if you can, push yourself through, because the reward is definitely at the end of the other side. And I do also want to mention that there are a couple other YouTubers that I'm a huge fans of. At least one I'm a huge fan of. The other one I know of. If you guys know JDMC, on his second channel, and I talked about JDMC a good amount. Definitely take a look at their channel. It's in my crafters that I vouch for section of my channel page and that sort of thing. But JDMC has been recording videos for, I think, around 150 days or so now. And another creator named Oreo has also been recording. He's trying to play for every single day for 1 year straight. And he's, I think, on like almost to day 160 at this point in time, probably around 160. And so there are some other people that are doing it, and very commendable. And I'm very happy also that Oreo seems to be starting to get a bit more traction on the channel, because again, it does take a lot of sacrifice, and it's worthwhile for me because I love doing this sort of stuff, right? But it is, it is harder than it looks. I think you can look at a video come out every single day and be like, okay, it's so easy for them to do it, but like it still takes up a lot of time, and you still have to make all the thumbnails, and you have to cut, again, all the different things. But it's absolutely worthwhile in my personal opinion. Okay, let's try to pop back up here. We are actually making some good progress over here with the trees as well. But to start to, let's see. Okay, to start to land the plane here, as we finish up this last tree or two. The last thing that I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, that I have not kind of talked about yet, is how much money this YouTube channel was able to make over the last 3 months or so. And as of today, the revenue that we have is $1,001.75 in the last 90 days or so, which is insane. I mean, that's definitely been the most insane 3 months, I would say. This month in particular has been incredibly insane. But that also has to deal with all of you guys as channel members. The amount of support that we have gotten for the channel over the last couple of months through channel memberships and gifts and donations has been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Blown me away. And so I would say that if it came down to the AdSense related part of it, I probably made closer to maybe $400 or $500. But all of the support from all of you guys has made all of the difference in the world. Helped me get this brand new PC and a new second monitor, and your donations were also made it so I was able to try birria tacos for the first ever time. And now we have funding so that we can do our members only SMP in just a couple weeks or so, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be so fun. So, what an insane 100 days it's been. Again, I mean, 185,000 channel views. About 95, I think, 95 new channel members. Well, 11.3 thousand hours watched in the channel, 1.4 thousand new subscribers, and $1,001 in 3 months. Really, I'm beyond words. I'm so thankful. I'm not going to flex because I don't feel like I deserve it. I just feel so grateful for you guys. So thank you. I really hope that I hope that things continue, and we're off to the races, guys. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, and I'm not going anywhere. We have forever. The series continues, and thank you. Genuinely, thank you.